Let's talk about something that really hurts when you got to pay it, the prepayment penalty. Haven't heard of it? Well, some loans carry a penalty if you pay it off too soon. All right, so in this video, we're talking prepayment penalties, which if you're scratching your head wondering what in the world a prepayment penalty is, you're not alone. However, if you are somebody that's purchasing rental properties, you've probably come across this more so than your average Joe. Well, if you guys hop into a time machine and go back into the 2000s, most loans actually had a prepayment penalty. And then there was massive reform, new regulations, new rules, and prepayment penalties became an illegal feature for a lot of loans. Like if you're doing a Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, VA, FHA, USDA loan, well, there's no prepayment penalties on there. They're not allowed. However, that's not the only type of loan that people get. In fact, a lot of people use what are called non-QM loans. These are alternative programs to your government-sponsored programs. And the way that these work is the lenders get to make up their own rules. And you guys got to remember that lenders are in the business of making money. And when they lend out money, the way that they earn money is by collecting a monthly payment. So if you're somebody that acquires a property, if you're just using the lender for short-term financing, they're gonna penalize you because it costs them money. So how do you navigate the process? Well, it just comes down to dollars and cents. What you will find is that most lenders have a maximum prepay of 5 years, meaning that if you paid off that loan within the first 5 years, they're gonna penalize you. The amount varies. However, if it was a 5-year prepay, most likely if you were to pay it off in year 1, the first out of 5 years, they're gonna hit you for 5% of your principal balance. That's a hefty fee to pay, so it's important that you select the right prepayment terms for your scenario, because all of these lenders offer reduced prepayment penalty terms. You can go down to 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, even 6 months, or no prepayment penalty. But guess what, guys? That comes at a cost. What's the cost? A higher interest rate and possibly higher fees. So you got to do the math and figure out what makes the most sense for you. In this current rate environment, since it's likely that at some point, God willing, rates are going to drop and everybody that has a loan is going to want to refinance into a lower rate. So if you found yourself in that position and you had a prepayment penalty, well, that would kind of suck. So in this circumstance, what we're recommending to our clients is that they consider either no prepay, a 6-month, or a 1-year prepay. Don't lock yourself up for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because odds are you're going to want to refinance and the cost of that prepayment penalty will far exceed the additional interest that you'd have to pay to forego the prepayment penalty. Just like any mortgage that you're considering, it's important to look at all of your available options. So make sure that your mortgage professional is presenting you with the different prepayment options so that you can see how much it costs for each one, and then you can make an educated decision based off of what makes the most sense for your scenario. Maybe you're never gonna refi. You're like, hey, I'm gonna just set it and forget it. So hey, if that was the case, a 5-year prepay, that's gonna get you a better deal. But odds are, I think you'll probably find that you agree with what we're recommending to consumers, which is do like a short-term prepay or no prepay so that you can take advantage of refinancing when those low rates show up. If you have questions about prepayment penalties, put them in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a video about it. And if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, tap that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you need help with your loan scenario, feel free to reach out to our team. We'd love to help you. Contacts in the description below, and I'll see you on the next video.